Perhaps you cannot yet wholly believe all this, and you still question that I, your own self, am responsible for your present position in life, or that I chose for you your present mate. If so, it is well for you thus to question until all is made plain. But remember, I will speak much more clearly direct from within, if you but turn trustingly to me for help. For I ever preserve my holiest secrets for those who turn to me in deep abiding faith that I can and will supply their every need. To you, however, who cannot yet do this, I say, if your own self did not place you here or provide this mate, why then are you here, and why have you this mate? Think. I, the perfect one, make no mistake. Yes, but the personality does, you say. And the personality chose this mate and perhaps has earned no better position. Who caused the personality to choose this particular one and earn this particular position in life? Who picked out and placed this one where you could thus choose? And who caused you to be born in this country of all countries and in this town of all towns in the world at this particular time? Why not some other town and 100 years later? Did your personality do all these things? Answer truly and satisfactorily these questions to yourself, and you will learn that I, God within you, your own self, do all things that you do, and I do them well. I do them while expressing my ideal, which is ever seeking manifestation in outer form as perfection through you, my living attribute, even as it is in the eternal within. As for your true soulmate, which you have been led to by others to believe must be waiting for you somewhere, cease looking, for it exists not without in some other body, but within your own soul. For that within you which cries out for completion is only your sense of me within, yearning for recognition and expression. Me, your own divine counterpart, the spiritual part of you, your other half, to which and which alone you must be united before you can finish that you came to earth to express. This is indeed a mystery to you who are not yet wedded in consciousness to your impersonal self, but doubt not, when you can come to me in complete surrender, and will care for naught else than union with me, then will I disclose to you the sweets of the celestial ecstasy I have long kept in reserve for you. Next chapter. Next chapter, Authority. To you who still feel the desire to read books, thinking in them to find an explanation of the mysteries that now hide from you the meaning of this earthly expression of my ideal, I say, it is well that you seek thus outwardly, following the impulses I send. For others' interpretations of the meanings my ideal is expressing through them, for I will make that search to you to be a benefit to you, though not in the way you imagine. It is even well for you to seek in ancient teachings, philosophies, and religions, or in those of other races and other people, for the truth I wish to express to you, for even that search will prove not unprofitable. But the time will come when you will realize that the thoughts of other minds and the teachings of other religions, no matter how true and beautiful, are not what I intend for you. For I have reserved for you thoughts and teachings which are yours and yours only, and which I will give to you in secret when you are ready to receive them. When the time comes, as it inevitably will, that you become dissatisfied in your search among the teachings of the various religions, philosophies, and cults that now are interesting you, and you grow discouraged at finding yourself no nearer the attainment of the powers and spiritual growth so authoritatively described and supposedly possessed by the writers of the books, the teachers of the philosophies, and the promulgators of the religion, then will I show you that while all these books teachings, and religions were originally inspired by me, and have done and are still doing their part in quickening the hearts of many. Yet for you it is now meant that you cease looking to any outer authority, and instead confine your study to my book of life, guided and instructed by me within, by me alone. If you earnestly and truly do this, you will find that I have chosen you to be the high priest of a religion, the glory and grandeur of which will be to all others that have been pictured to your former understanding, as the light of the sun is to the twinkle of the far distant star. You will likewise realize that the ancient religions were given to my people of long ages past, and that the religions of other races are for my people of those races, and that none of these are for you, even though I brought them to you, and pointed out many wondrous things in them that inspired you to a more determined search for me within their teachings. I say to you, these are things of the past, and have naught to do with you. The time has arrived, if you can see it, when you must cast aside all accumulated knowledge, all teachings, all religions, all authority, even my authority as expressed in this and my other revelations. For I have quickened you to the consciousness of my presence within, to the fact that all authority, teachings, and religions, coming from any outer source, no matter how lofty or sacred, can no longer have any influence with you, except as they become a means of turning you within to me for my final authority on all questions of whatsoever nature. Therefore, why seek in the things of the past, in religion, human knowledge, or in others' experiences, for the help and guidance which I alone can give? Forget all that has gone before. That which is past is dead. Why burden your soul with dead things? Just to the extent you attach yourself to past acts or experiences, religions or teachings, do they cloud your soul vision, hiding me from you. They will ever prevent your finding me until you free yourself of their darkening influence and step within, into the light of my impersonal consciousness, which recognizes no limitations and penetrates to the infinite reality of all things. Likewise, the future concerns you not. He who looks to the future for his final perfection is chained to the past and can never get free, until his mind no longer is thus engrossed with the consequences of his acts, and he recognizes me as his only guide and throws all responsibility upon me. You who are one with me are perfect now, and always were perfect, neither knowing neither youth nor old age, birth nor death. You, the perfect, have naught to do with what has been or what is to be. You care not for anything but the eternal now. That only concerns you which immediately confronts you, how perfectly to express my ideal here and now, in the condition in which I have placed you purposely for such expression. When that has been done, why not leave it behind instead of dragging it along with you, burdening your mind and soul with consequences which are but empty shells from which you have extracted the meat? All this applies to reincarnation, to which belief many minds are fast chained. What have you, the perfect, the eternal, to do with past or future incarnations? Can the perfect add to its perfection, or the eternal come out of or return to eternity? I am and you are one with me, and always have been and always will be. The I am of you dwells in and reincarnates in all bodies for the one purpose of expressing my ideal. Humanity is my body. In it I live, move, and have my being, expressing the glorious light of my ideal through my attributes, whose celestial radiance to the human vision is I and you, who are one with me, reincarnate in humanity as the oak reincarnates in its leaves and acorns.